right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us once again for another edition of the Games Abyss podcast. We are proudly coming to you once again from our new swanky office in Manhattan. We love this spot. We love you. You love us, and that's why we're here. So we have some pretty interesting things to talk about today. But first, let me introduce you to our newest member of our family, Sally Fang. You are here with us today. Say hi.
Hi.
And as usual, I am joined by Editor-in-Chief Andy S. Samakis.
Yo, yo.
And I am, of course, Senior Editor Matt Randisi. So let's jump right into things. We have a PS4 release date, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my god, we do.
We do.
Finally.
Yes.
Some confirmation.
Did you guys pre-order yours yet?
I did pre-order mine. I didn't get around to the first batch of pre-orders. Mm-hmm. So I was on the Amazon list to let me know when it was coming back. Mm-hmm. And the moment I got the email, I was like, Watch Dogs bundle!
Was that the day one release that you got?
The day one release, all the bundles I think are day one releases.
Wow.
The Watch Dogs, the Knack, the Battlefield.
There's a date now.
There is a date now.
And that date is?
November 15th.
Oh my god.
For you folks over in Europe, it is the 29th of November, if we have any listeners in there.
Or Suck It Europe. You want to suck it a little bit?
For once?
That's not nice.
A little bit.
Okay, no, that's not fair because
fucking.
They got Call of Duty Black Ops 2 before we did. You know that?
Yeah, what she said.
Exactly.
All right, well, we'll let the cod nut over here have her say in that.
She speaks the truth.
Yes.
All right, so, and the PS4 is coming with a pretty impressive launch lineup.
Wait, no Xbox One launch date? That didn't happen? We didn't get one of those? No?
It's coming soon.
I'm pretty sure they might start announcing it
This year,
after
maybe?
I'm sure.
After PlayStation's announcement.
I can't imagine it not being in November as well.
Yeah.
But each system does have a launch lineup, though. So
Yes, they do.
Xbox One has a launch lineup but no release date for their system.
But are they impressive? Are they an impressive lineup? Let's find out.
It is a very impressive lineup in terms of its multi-platform games. PlayStation 4 and Xbone are both coming out with the big titles like Battlefield 4, Call of Duty Ghosts, Watch Dogs. I had to say it twice because I really can't wait to play it.
So
Assassin's Watch Dogs.
A lot of Watch Dogs?
A lot of
Yes.
Watch Dogs. AC4, Black Flag. And those are pretty much the heavy hitters in terms of multi-platform. I would actually go as far as to say that Xbone has a bit of a more impressive launch lineup because they have one of their big exclusives in there as well, Dead Rising 3. Whereas PS4, all their big exclusives are window releases. Like we can expect Second Son sometime Q1 next year, and we can expect The Order.
I thought Zumba was their big exclusive title.
Zumba!
Zumba is impressive, I must say. It makes you sweat. I believe Minecraft is also a launch title.
It's coming to PS4 finally, actually,
Yes.
Oh, yeah. And the Vita, right? As well? Or is the
I
Vita
think
get-
it was-
Don't recall.
I know Borderlands is going to the Vita,
Borderlands is
which
going
is
to Vita.
awesome. That's
Oh my
crazy.
God.
That was the
news
one.
ever.
That was the one moment during the Vita presentation at the Gamescom conference that everybody cheered. But aside from that, it
And
was like,
rightly so.
yeah.
But it's a huge deal. That's it's a huge game to even fit into the Vita, I think.
It's going to be really popular because, I mean, the Vita's mission statement has always been the whole idea of exchanging experiences between their mother system and the Vita and
it
playing
just
with
needs
others.
More games, like,
We've been saying that since
it
last
needs
year.
Yeah.
something, and this is going to be a huge boon for that console. Let's get back to the launch titles for the Xbox One and PS4. So basically, we have a lot of multi-platform games, but what is making these two what's setting them apart? Like, why am I going to buy a PS4 over an Xbox One on launch day?
It's really the idea, at least in my opinion, regardless of the larger quantity of games that the Xbone has and the exclusives that they have, it's not going to matter 3 to 6 months down the line. Because if you're buying a new system, it's going to be for the long haul. You're going to have it for years and years. You're going to sacrifice what many believe is a more quality system in the PS4 in terms of their future for 6 months. Thank you, Andy.
Is that me?
That is you.
That was very strange. No, I think you're IGN for your crappy ads. Oh my god.
No, I think Andy was getting so into it, he started playing some dramatic drama music.
I
Like,
needed some musical background.
I feel like he was tearing up hearing about this.
Actually, let's run with that. Put that back up. I want some background music while I talk. Oh no.
Now it's like a club.
The moment has passed.
Okay, yeah.
The moment has passed.
Yeah.
But
and that is definitely staying in there.
But generally, I mean, the idea I think is that people aren't going to sacrifice 6 months of what may be a better time to game on the Xbone for 5 years, or 5 to 8 years if you go by this generation that's just about to end, of better gaming on a PS4. I mean, that's my opinion. What do you guys think?
Well, other than the PS4 has a pretty impressive lineup. Well, you said that the Xbox One has a better launch lineup. PS4 has a better launch window lineup. Games that are coming out slightly after the system launches, like...
That's exactly what I said.
Yes. It is what you just said. I was going to point out some of those games like Oddworld New and Tasty, Octodad, and The Order.
Of course.
And The Crew.
Which is interesting that we say The Order.
And Transistor.
Transistor.
Which you failed to mention. That's why I had to go back and...
I didn't fail to mention it. I didn't fail to mention it. I just...
No, you failed to mention it. I mentioned it for you. Shame on you.
Well, thank you, Andy. That's why we have you here.
Yes.
And the witness.
And the witness, of course.
Witness.
Of course.
Yeah.
So that's our launch lineups. If that's going to affect what console that you want this late in the game, then good luck getting those pre-orders down, because I believe PS4 pre-orders have once again gone dark.
I think at this point, fans know what they want. I mean, you're not going to have a PS4 fan look at the Xbox One listing game and say, hey, I may buy an Xbox One instead of a PS4 now.
Yeah, 1 or 2 games isn't going to do it.
It isn't.
Like,
Well, maybe. Look at Halo. I know so many people who are like, for specific reasons.
For Halo fans, I suppose, like, there's nothing in there that would make me, like, go over. Like, I would like the opportunity to play Titanfall, but I don't mind holding out.
How about Killer
on that.
Instinct?
I have very mixed feelings on Killer Instinct. I mean...
But I'm saying that's a killer game that's coming out.
That's a killer app?
Well, I mean, don't they have this, like, pay for every
each character
kind of
model?
deal going?
I have no idea. I haven't been following it, but it seemed like a really cool game when I tried it out.
It's not Rare that's making it, first off, which is a little bit of a disappointment to me. And the fact that you're paying for each additional character is also kind of nonsensical as well.
So you actually read up... I actually heard this from you a couple of weeks ago. Do you know how many characters they're going to put in the game to begin with?
I think you're initially getting one for free. Is that how it goes? Like
that's like buying Street Fighter and playing with Ryu.
Okay, that's really
Jago
weird.
is like the free character, and the rest you pay for. Like, it's a free game.
So you have to. So if you don't want to pay for extra
Oh.
characters, you have to mirror match the rest of
so
like,
I
the
was
entire
under the
time.
impression that this game you had to pay for it.
Well, I think the
And
game is
then
free,
buy
and then
the
you
game.
buy each character
Okay, that
down the road.
isn't so bad. Unless you can, like, maybe...
But if it's like $5 a character, or like $10 a character.
Well, I was going to say,
That's-
can you grind for in-game points, or you have to pay for these characters?
I don't
Well,
have a clue.
this is Microsoft.
Do you know why?
They try to make it as
Do you know why I'm saying
as
that?
difficult as possible. Why are you saying that?
Because in League of Legends, it's free to play, and the
Uh-huh.
champions, you only get to start out with the free week, the free week chance. But if you really want a specific one, you have to either buy it immediately or grind for a champion.
So there's a way that you can achieve that in game.
I really think for Killer Instinct, it's just you have to buy the character. There's no way to unlock them by, I guess, having a certain amount of time spent in the game or achieving a certain objective. It just, you buy the character and that's just it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I guess you should get good at the game with that one free character.
Yes.
Yeah,
Is that what you're trying to say?
That's takeaway.
Top 8 at EVO is going to be Jago.
But I'm pretty sure that free character isn't going to be as OP as any of the other ones that you can buy. They're probably going to make it that way.
I would hope that there is a variety for this kind of business plan.
Yeah, that's really strange. I didn't know that it was a free to play.
You never know. They might just change that. That's their model lately.
Yeah.
Xbox. I mean, hey, now the game isn't free. It's $60 for the full game.
It's here's our vision, except it's yours. So I would hate to
But
waste.
you can't resell it. You can.
I would hate to waste a really good segue, since we were talking about grinding in game for your reason
This
to
is
play.
a really good segue.
So Carbine Studios has announced their business model for WildStar, which is a bit of a hybrid between subscription-based, and they have this in-game item called Cred. CREDD. And the point of this is if you don't feel like you want to shell out money every month after the first 30 free days, which you'll get with pretty much any MMO that comes out henceforth, you can actually grind in-game to achieve this item. Players will be able to trade it. Like if somebody doesn't need it, they don't mind paying every month, they'll put it off and auction it. Somebody can buy it. So
oh wow,
it's a really cool hybrid system. I mean, who knows how much more difficult grinding in-game for your membership will be than just paying for it flat out. But it's nice to know that the option is there.
Yes, that's interesting.
And ZeniMax Online has also announced their model for Elder Scrolls Online, which is really just a flat-out subscription base. They actually have a figure. It's pretty much going to be $15 for every month. You can pay each month subsequently after the free 30 days, of course. And I think that they can afford to do this. I have been an advocate for the legacy behind the Elder Scrolls titles for a very long time. But I have to say that WildStar is definitely ahead of their game with this cred item. So I'm interested in playing both. We'll see how that works into my budget, I guess.
And you're going to have to try it out until we can judge exactly how we feel about it.
Well, I believe also EVE Online is a similar structure where you can...
To WildStar.
Basically, we can basically grind for a bit, have an account going, and then you can basically pay your way to a free subscription by just playing the game for a really long amount of time. Which I think to me is if you really like the game, you want that option. Because if I'm playing an MMO like 40 hours at a time, into the night, I like to feel like that time is going towards something, and having like a free month here and there, or just a lot of gold or whatever it may be, that to me makes me want to play the game even more so, and I come back for more after that.
So you feel the balance between the rewards in-game for your character and the idea of being able to play for your ability to play. You are leaning more toward like that external reward. I want to keep playing this game, and I'll play to keep playing this game.
Yeah, I mean,
it sounds silly when I say it like that, but, but in essence, that is what it is. It's kind of like you're working to make money to pay for a Metro card to come to work to make money to like that little like circle.
I get what you're saying, but I like the idea of games like this where it's like World of Warcraft. Before they went free, they had like a similar. Did they have like a similar model of World of Warcraft?
They were like subscription based straight up from what I remember. I mean, I haven't played since 2009.
But yeah, I mean, I like the idea of just bartering items for time. Like if I have good loot, I might as well share and get a few month subscription.
Yeah.
That's what I see happening the most with that. Yeah. It's going to be a very big item on sale, the exchange or the bazaar or whatever. Yeah, whatever WildStar calls their like market.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure. So that's pretty cool. Some interesting news about our MMOs that we've had an eye on for a while. Last bit of current events is Persona 4 Arena is getting a sequel already.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. It's so exciting. Is it exciting?
But I know a lot of people who like Persona 4.
Yes.
Or just Persona in general.
Yeah.
Like a Matt, for example.
I'll go ahead and admit that this is just in here for my own...
it's a full-on Persona boner every time the name comes up.
So, but the update is going to include characters Yukari and Junpei from Persona 3.
I love Junpei, so I'm kind of excited about that.
You were really gonna like him now because he's decked out in like complete like baseball gear.
Oh my god, that's amazing!
His fighting style is actually very baseball based. Every time he hits you with the bat, he gets like a run. He gets a run around base, and then if you get a home run, you get like perks or something. I don't know.
That's pretty awesome.
It's really weird.
That sounds really weird, but really cool.
Yeah, he's gonna be a novelty character. I'm sure there'll be plenty of people like really good with him. Yukari, on the other hand, I really don't dig the whole pantsuit look she's got going on. She was always, a more cutesy character, so I'm a little disappointed by the design. But another wind user, anybody who's played knows the ridiculousness of Yosuke's speed, so we'll see what happens with that. I'm not actually sure if this is going to be a full release a la Street Fighter, like what Capcom does. Although, if they don't release...
Super Ultra Persona Championship Edition!
Because if they don't release this as some kind of DLC or some kind of significantly discounted package, Capcom is going to start smelling like roses. Because I mean, I love the game, but it's nowhere near the popularity that Street Fighter is. And they're coming out with this sequel. I don't even think has it been a year? It's just been a year since this game has been released.
Ultra Super Duper Deluxe edition with French fries.
But it seems like they're throwing in a lot more. There's going to be new stages. Every character's kind of getting buffed and nerfed. They're getting new moves. Everything's kind of getting switched around.
Okay, new moves. That is a plus for me.
It most definitely is, because no other Capcom's ever done that. I've never seen a blue and purple glowing yoga fire.
Never ever.
So that should be interesting if you're into that kind of thing, of course.
If your name is Matt, then you're into it. Plain and simple.